We're here at Forever's Aloe of America facility, also known as AVA, in Dallas, Texas, where we manufacture many of Forever's cosmetic products, nutritional supplements, and personal care products. My name is James Chafin, and as Forever's Vice President of Global Supply, I'll be walking you through the behind-the-scenes Forever magic that happens here. In the last video, you learned about Forever's product development process. Up next is how we take all of the ingredients for a formula and bring them together into a finished Forever product, starting with how we review and qualify the raw materials that go into the products we make. When people hear the word manufacturing, they usually picture something pretty simple. You combine a few ingredients, turn on a machine, and then product rolls out. But the truth is there's a complex process that has to happen before we ever get to that point. Depending on the product, we might be working with as few as 3 raw materials or as many as 60 that have to be sourced, vetted, and properly tested. For example, something like Forever Daily includes 55 ingredients that must come together in a specific way with the right handling, the right order, and with the right process controls designed to support consistency. And here's something most people don't realize. We can't just purchase an ingredient from any supplier and drop it into production. Before a raw material is ever used in a Forever product, it goes through a structured review and qualification process to confirm that it meets Forever's internal standards. Each material has a specification sheet that outlines the requirements it must meet to qualify for use. Depending on the ingredient, that could include things like color, pH value, or vitamin and mineral levels. Once we confirm that the raw materials meet the specification sheet, they pass applicable quality tests based on the ingredient type and have supporting documentation. Our quality and regulatory teams complete a final internal review before we move forward. Only after that approval process do we place orders with that specific supplier to bring those specific ingredients to AVA, where we produce our products. And that approval is just the beginning. Next, we bring those ingredients on site through a structured receiving process. Once the approved ingredients arrive at our facility, they are assigned internal identification so we can manage them within Forever systems. This includes assigning an internal lot number, which helps keep everything organized and traceable from the moment materials arrive. Now let's talk about what happens before we ever begin a production run. To prepare for manufacturing, we deep clean both the environment and the equipment. This means we clean each room and each piece of equipment. In fact, all equipment is taken apart and cleaned thoroughly so we can start from a controlled and clean baseline. Once this is done, our quality team uses clean swabs to ensure that all surfaces and equipment meet established cleanliness standards. All of this preparation helps support consistency throughout each production batch. And speaking of consistency, one of the biggest tools we rely on is documentation. Every batch we produce has a batch record, and it follows the product throughout the entire manufacturing process. It includes step-by-step instructions for making the product, such as what materials to add, the order they're added in, and the quantities required. It also includes key process details like equipment settings and timing so that the product is manufactured according to the same documented process each and every time. This step helps promote accuracy, clarity, and consistency across all production runs. All of this documentation matters for another reason too. Forever's manufacturing doesn't only happen here at AVA. As a global company, we also work with qualified third-party contractors and regional manufacturing partners all around the world. But our commitment to quality stays the same. Our partners are selected carefully, and they're required to follow Forever's applicable standards, documentation requirements, and process controls. This helps to support consistency no matter where a product is made. That's one of the ways we support a global business while staying true to the Forever way of doing things. Once everything is in place, from materials to documentation, that's when we're ready to keep moving forward. In the next video, we'll dive deeper into ingredients and regulatory. I hope you enjoyed learning more about the Forever way of manufacturing.